Hi everyone, good morning. I am Bhargavi, an assistant professor in the College of St. Martin's Engineering College in the Department of CSE. My subject is Computer Networks. Today I am discussing about OSI reference models and TCP/IP reference model. Coming to TCP/IP reference model or OSI reference model, first I will explain computer networks. First one is what is computer? Computer is an electronic device. It stores the raw data. Next one is networking. What is networking? Networking means two or more systems are connected to one system by using networking. Is called as computer networking. In computer networking, we are using the protocol. What is protocol? Protocol is nothing but set of rules. Without protocol, do not communicate to each other. For example, one user is sender, another user is receiver. One is sender, another one is receiver. Sender, we can send the message of hi. Receiver will receive the hi message. Sender, we are using the one language, for example English. Receiver, we are using the Japanese language by using communication medium or transmission medium. With that protocol, do not communicate to each other in proper way. Next one is node. What is node? Node is nothing but computer. In node is two or more networks are connected in single system. We are using the some different types of networking. LAN, WAN, MAN. LAN, WAN, another one is MAN. LAN stands for local area network. MAN stands for metropolitan area network. WAN stands for wide area network. In LAN, we are using the small area. For example, schools, offices, hospitals, and etc. In MAN, metropolitan area networking is used to up to one city. Next one is WAN, wide area networking. Wide area networking we are used to worldwide by using routers and subnetworking. In most of the users, we can use the WAN networking. We are used present generations. Next, coming to we are using the topologies. What is topology? Next one is topologies. In topologies, what is topology? Topology is nothing but physical and logical arrangement of nodes. There are 6 topologies are there in networking. First one is bus topology. Second one is star topology. Third one is ring topology. Fourth one is tree topology. Fifth one is mesh topology. Sixth one is hybrid topology. Now I explain. First one is bus topology. In bus topology, all systems are connected to single cable. For example, system 1 and system 2 and system 3. All systems we are using the cable 1 only. Next one is star topology. In star topology, all systems are connected to single node or central node is called as hub. Central node is called hub. All systems are connected to hub. System 1, 2 and system 3. For example, if hub fails, entire networking will be collapsed. System 1 is send to data from system 3. System 1 is send the data to hub. Hub will be send data to system 3. In ring topology, in the formation of ring formation, in the formation of ring, all systems are connected in the form of ring. System 1, 2 and 3. 3 systems are connected in the form of ring. Each and every system is connected to and 2 systems. System 1 is connected to second system and third system. Next one is tree topology. In tree topology, 2 hubs are used. One hub is connected to another hub is connected to 2 or more systems. Next one is mesh topology. In mesh topology, it is a complete topology. Complete topology means one system is connected to remaining all systems. For example, A, B, C, D, 4 systems are there. System A is connected to B, C, D. Again, B system is connected to A, C, D. C system is connected to A, B, D. D system is connected to A, B, C. All are connected. So it is called as complete topology. Next one is hybrid topology. Hybrid topology is the combination of two or more topologies. For example, star topology and bus topology and hybrid topology. In topologies, we are using the arbitration mechanism. Arbitration mechanism are two types. Either centralized arbitration mechanism or distributed arbitration mechanism. What is the use of arbitration mechanism? Which system was to send the data first? For example, two systems, user 1 and user 2, we are using the two systems. User 1 send the data, user 2 send the data at the same time. For example, 9:30 onwards we can send the same data. How to identify the which user can they send the data from first? So that time we are used to arbitration mechanism. Arbitration mechanism will decide to which system wants to send the data first. Next one is, I will explain the OSI reference model. What is OSI? OSI stands for Open System Interconnection. OSI stands for Open System Interconnection. OSI was developed by International Standards Organization in the year 1984. So it is called as ISO reference model or OSI reference model. OSI means Open System Interconnection. OSI means it is ready for sending the message to sender to receiver. OSI has 7 layers: physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, presentation layer and application layer. We are using sender and receiver. Both sides are 7 layers are used. In OSI reference model, 7 layers. First 3 layers: physical layer, data link layer, network layer. These 3 layers are hardware layers. Next one is transport layer. Transport layer is heart of OSI. Next one is session layer, presentation layer, application layer. These 3 layers are software layers. What is the difference between hardware and software? Hardware is users can see and can touch. Softwares are users only see. This arrow indicates the sending process. This arrow indicates the receiving process. A down arrow indicates the communication between sender to receiver. First one is physical layer. First one is physical layer. What is physical layer? In physical layer, data will be converted in the form of bits. Bits, zeros and ones. This one is sender. That one is receiver. Sender, we can send the data to receiver in the form of binary form, zeros and ones, by using communication medium or transmission medium. In physical layer, some design issues are there. Electrical issues and mechanical issues. Next one is the functions of the physical layer. What are the functions? Bit synchronization, bit rate control, physical topologies and transmission mode. Bit synchronization. Bit synchronization means sender and receiver both are using the binary formation, zeros and ones. It is a clockwise directions. Next one is bit rate control. Bit rate control means to identify the how much data can be transferred from sender to receiver. Next one is physical topologies. Physical topologies is nothing but topologies, physical or logical arrangement of nodes. For example, bus topology, star topology, ring topology, hybrid topology and mesh topologies. Next one is transmission mode. Transmission mode is sender to receiver by using communication mode. We are using 3 types: simple mode, half duplex mode, full duplex mode. Simple mode, half duplex mode, another one is full duplex mode. What is the difference between simple mode, half duplex mode and full duplex mode. Simple mode, one is sender, another one is receiver. Sender and receiver. This one is simple mode. Simple mode. Only sender only send the message. Sender only send the message. This is simple mode. Second one is half duplex. Half duplex means sender and receiver. Sender, we can send the message and receiver reads the message. Again, receiver also send the message. First sender and receiver. Sender, we can send the message. After receiving the message, receiver will send the again to sender to message. This is called as half duplex. Next one is full duplex. Full duplex means sender and receiver both are in bidirectional way. At the same time, sender we can send the message and receiver we can send the message. This is called as full duplex. Next one is data link layer. In what is data link layer? In data link layer, data will be converted in the form of frames. Data link layer, data will be converted in the form of frames. What is frame format? Frame format means trailer part, data part and header part. In data link layer is a error free transmission. Sender we can send the messages to receiver without errors, data will be sent. Data link layer is a error free transmission. In data link layer, we are using the flow control. What is flow control? Flow control means it regulates the flow of traffic in case of fast sender and slow receiver. This is the format of data link layer. Next one is network layer. In functions of the data link layer, first one is flow control and access control. Flow control means it regulates the flow of traffic in case of fast sender and slow receiver. Next one is access control. Access control is one communication, one networking is used to two or more systems. It is called as access control. Next one is network layer. In network layer, data will be converted in the form of packets. It is also establishes the connection and also delete the connection. In network layer, it controls the physical layer and data link layer and networking layer. It is called as communication subnet. In network layer, we are using the routing algorithms and routing process. What is routing? In routing means to find the path, to find the shortest path. How to find the shortest path? For example, we are using the three systems S1, S2, S3, S4. S1, S2, S3, S4 and S5. Source is S1, destination is S5. Source is S1, destination is S5. S1 is connected to S5. So, we are using to identify the path. S1 is directly connected to S5. S1 is connected to S2. S2 is connected to S3. S3 is connected to S5. Another one is S1. S1 is connected to S4. S4 is connected to S5. We are using the three paths. We are using the router 1 and router 2 and router 3 and router 4. 4 routers. Which one is the shortest path? S1 to S5. We are using the only router 1. So, it is a shortest path. Your networking layer is used to routing algorithms. Next one is transport layer. In transport layer, data will be converted in the form of segments. Data link layer, data will be converted in the form of segments. Data link layer, data will be converted in the form of segments. Each segment is segment 1 and segment 2 and segment 3, same as network layer packets. In transport layer, collect the data from session layer and converted the data into small pieces. Each piece is called as TPDU. Next one is presentation layer. What is presentation layer? In presentation layer, data will be converted in the form of syntax and semantics of the information. In transport layer and presentation layer, you are using the session layer. In session layer, you are using the different types of sessions. In session layer, use it to token management. What is token management? At the same time, sender and receiver both are using the same operation. It is called as token management. Next one is session layer, also same. Data is collected from presentation layer and divided into small pieces. Each piece is called as SPDU. Next one is presentation layer. In presentation layer, data will be converted in the form of syntax and semantics of the information. What is the meaning of syntax and what is the meaning of semantics? Syntax means structure of the formula, and semantics means meaning of the structure. In presentation layer, data will be collected from application layer and divided into small pieces. Each piece is called as PPDU, presentation protocol data unit. Next one is application layer. In application layer, all high level protocols are implemented in this layer for user interactions. What are the high level protocols? HTTP protocol, SMTP protocol, Telnet protocol. What is the meaning of HTTP? Hypertext transfer protocol, teletype networking, simple mail transfer protocol. Another two protocols also used: domain name system. Another one is file transfer protocol. What is the domain name system? Domain name system is www.google.com is a domain name. Next one is TCP/IP model. TCP/IP OSI one is completed. Next one I will go to TCP/IP reference model. TCP/IP transmission control protocol or internet protocol. TCP/IP was developed by DoD in the year of 1960. Compared to OSI model, OSI has 7 layers. In TCP/IP has 4 layers. Host to network layer, internet layer, transport layer and application layer. These are the TCP/IP layers. OSI has 7 layers. TCP/IP has only 4 layers. Physical layer and data link layer is network interface or host to network layer in TCP/IP layers. First one is network interface or host to network layer. It is the combination of physical layer and data link layer in OSI reference model. Same data will be converted in the form of bits. After that, bits will be converted in the form of frame format. What is the frame format? Trailer part, data part and header part. Next one is network layer. Network layer or internet layer. We are using the IP protocol. What is IP protocol? IP protocol is a wireless protocol. In networking, it is also used to and controlled to physical layer and data link layer and networking layer. Networking layer, it establish the connection and also delete the connection. Internet protocol is used to sender, we are using the one networking, and receiver we are using the another networking. That time also supported. In routing algorithms also used by the networking layer in TCP/IP model. Next one is transport layer. What is transport layer? In transport layer is same as OSI layers. Data will be converted in the form of segments, segment 1, segment 2 and segment 3. In TCP/IP model, sender we can divided the data into small units, segment 1 and segment 2 and segment 3. Receiver will reach the data, all segments are combined and again received. This one is the difference between OSI to TCP/IP model. Again, data will be divided into two protocols. We are using the TCP protocol and UDP protocol. TCP stands for Transmission Control Protocol. Another UDP stands for User Datagram Protocol. What is the difference between TCP protocol and UDP protocol? TCP is a connection oriented protocol. UDP is a connectionless protocol. TCP is used to support error control and flow control. UDP does not handle flow control. But why? For example, voice communication, video communication. This is the TCP/IP model protocol suite. These are the network access layer. Another name is host to network layer. Next one is internet layer. Next one is transport layer. Next one is application layer. Network access layer, we are using the only networks. Ethernet is the one networking. Wireless LAN is the one networking. Another we are using the ARPANET. Another one is the SATNet and packet radio. These are the different types of networking. Next one is internet layer. In internet layer, we are using the IP. IP stands for Internet Protocol. Internet protocol, we are using the IPv4 and IPv6. What is the full form of IPv4 and IPv6? Internet protocol version 4, internet protocol version 6. What is the difference between IPv4 and IPv6? Bit range will be high compared to IPv4. In IPv4, physical source address is physical and destination address is logical. Both data will be converted in the form of digital form. 0 to 48 bits is range. Next to IPv6 is 128-bit range. In IP protocol is a wireless protocol. Next one is transport layer, TCP and UDP. TCP, it handle error control and flow control. UDP does not handle flow control. Next, application layer, we can use only protocols. HTTP protocol, HTTP transfer, hypertext transfer protocol. Next one is TLS. TLS transfer, transport layer, security. Next, DNS, domain name system. Domain name system is www.google.com is a domain name system. Now I will explain video. Now I explain TCP/IP protocol suite. We are using the two users. One is sender, another one is receiver. Sender, we can send the messages to receiver. For example, how are you? I am fine. We are using the communication medium or transmission medium. We are using the sending the message from one system to another set. That time we are identify the message length, what is the actual data, and sending address and receiving it. In sending address and receiving address, we are using the MAC address. What is the full form of MAC? Medium Access Controller. Next one is sender and receiver. Both are used to some rules. What is the rules? We are using the protocols. What is the protocol? Protocol is nothing but set of rules. One system is connected to another system. So same message will be formation in the form of files, voice message and video message. Sender, we can send the file to file message, voice message or video message. Another one is sender message will be divided into unit 1, unit 2 and unit 3. These 3 units are segments. These segments are combined and sent into receiver through by using the internet. Internet is using the IP protocol. For example, WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, these are all using the IP protocol. And sending and receiving process, that time segments will be divided and receiving process also combining and reach it to receiver process. Next one is TCP. TCP stands for Transmission Control Protocol. UDP transfer, User Datagram Protocol. IP transfer, Internet Protocol. TCP is a high reliable. UDP is a reliable. Compared to UDP, TCP is slow. UDP is fast. Next one is Internet Protocol. Internet Protocol is a wireless protocol. And using the routings. Next one is what are the different types of layers? Physical layer and data link layer, network layer. Next one is application layer. Physical layer, data link layer is the combination of host to network layer. Data will be transferred from sender to receiver, zeros and ones. Next, signal is passed to 1 to electrical signal is passed to copper wire or coaxial cable or twisted pair cable and etc. We are using the single length electrical, light and radio. We are using what are the media? LAN cable, optical fiber cable and coaxial cable. These are the different types of cables. Physical layer protocol, we are using the Ethernet by connecting the networking. Next one is data link layer. Data link layer, we are using the MAC address. In sender, we are using the MAC address, and receiver, we are using the MAC address. Sender, we are connecting the network by using the NIC card. NIC means network interface card. Network interface card using IP addresses will be assigned. What is the IP address? IP address is dotted decimal notation. For example, 168.148.3.2. The same address will be used to destination. Next, we are using the CSMA-CD and CSMA-CA protocols. CSMA-CD means carrier sense multiple access. CSMA-CD means carrier sense multiple access collision detection. We are using listening. Second system, we are using the transmit. Next, we are using the receiving the process 2. We are using the 4 systems. System 1, 2, 3, 4. System 1, we can send the message to system 2. System 3 also send the message to system 2. That time collisions will be occurred. That time we are using the CSMA-CD protocol. Next one is flow control. Flow control means sender we can send the messages to up to 1000 messages at a time. Receiver will receive the messages from one by one only. For example, WhatsApp, we can send the so many messages to receiver. Receiver will receive the messages from one by one only. Next one is data link layer. So two sublayers are there. LLC sublayer. LLC means resize the IP packets. IP packets, for example, in network layer, data will be converted in the formats of packets. In sender, we can send the messages to receiver. For that time, that packet will be failed. Again, we can resend the message. Next one is transport layer. Transport layer, data will be converted in the form of segment. In segment, that time we are using the IP and MAC address. Sender, we are using the IP address. Receiver, we are using the IP address. Both are using the Ethernet also by using networking. Both are using MAC addresses and also routing algorithms. Next one is router. Router also connected to Wi-Fi and etc. That time we are using the retransmission protocols also used. For example, sender we can send the message will be not reached. That time again we can resend the message. That one is called as retransmission. Next one is transport layer. Transport layer are using the protocols. What TCP protocol and UDP protocol. TCP protocol is reliable protocol. UDP is unreliable protocols. TCP are using the segmentation. Data will be converted into different types of small pieces, and receiver will receive the combined message. For example, sender we can use the first message X, second message Y, third message is Z. In receiver will receive the whole message is X, Y, Z. Next one is application layer. In application layer, data will be converted in original message. For example, hi message. Hi message will be same as this hi will be displayed to receiver. That time we are using the protocols. Hypertext transfer protocols, file transfer protocols, SMTP protocols. SMTP protocol you are using the email process. File you are using the file process. Next HTTP you are using the hypertext transfer protocols. This is the TCP/IP reference model. Thank you.